can come and test their algorithms. And the hardware's also manufacturing, they're going big way on hardware, will be coming out with a policy on incentives for hardware in the next couple of days. And a skilling academy will also is on the offing, where all the engineers and non-engineers who are interested in the quantum will be trained. So next, we're talking about the export targets. We're targeting by 2030 around 5,000 crores export should be happening from Amravati. A lot of scope for both software and hardware export that will be happening. And uh, people also training is a very much part of it. Next, I am just trying to show that we didn't have anything, and from that time in the last 4 months, we now have a formal state quantum mission which is spearheading, and there's a quantum company is there, and the things are going. And just because all of us to be aware about what is happening in the quantum area, because a lot of people would be asking us, so what is happening in quantum, and also you should be knowing. And the strategic roadmap I've tried to show between 25 to 27. So would be phase one, where we would be basically starting with education, research, commercialization, and becoming AP as a global leader. And 27 to 30, we should become export oriented, and should be able to do a lot of pilot programs both in algorithms as well as hardware, and should be in a position to export. In fact, one good news is that the National Quantum Mission, which is the apex agency which takes care of the quantum, has called for applications for algorithms. More than half of the applications were filed from our state because of the state quantum mission and the impetus that is being given to it. 84 applications have gone to NQM, which is a good sign. And because these 84 applications, these people will come and start working out of Amravati, that will create a lot of this thing. And this is the quantum valley buildings that are going to come up. Almost 80,000 to 90,000 people can work from here. This will be housing the first quantum computer, and there is scope for expansion up to almost 3,000 qubits, which would suffice us for the next 5-6 years, and then it will be expanding. So my appeal to collectors is very simple. Please become advocates for quantum computing.
1 minute. What is the quantum valley? This is the buildings are going to come. Quantum mission is going to put its center. That is quantum valley, this one. What are your comments? 360 degree unda, Bhaskar? Back kuda?
Sir, we can show it.
River front.
We can show it, sir. I have it with me, sir.
The first time kabatti, I want to show this. That is where Hyderabad high-tech city. This is quantum valley.
Yes, sir, I'll show it at the end of the slide, sir. I have it with me, sir. Yes.
చాలా ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేసాం, మా వాళ్ళు ఎంత తొమ్మినా ఇంతవరకు వచ్చారు. ఎలాంటి
ఎస్
ఆర్కిటెక్ట్స్ అంతా బాగానే వచ్చింది. ఓకే,
It's around 80 lakh square feet, sir. 80,000 people can work, sir. And 3,000 qubits of system can be operating from here fully. This thing, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Sir, I'll go to the request from collectors is basically about emphasizing the subjects in college. The college students and all should be motivated to get into this area, because we need to create talent in that. And of course, the higher education department is already working on that. Please ensure that in the UG curriculum this also becomes integrated. Prepare the students, motivate them to in the quantum principles. And in fact, this should start from the school level itself, to ensure that in the schools also the subject is discussed, so students show interest, and then we prepare the students who are quantum ready. So next subject that we will be discussing is about WhatsApp governance. You know that this year in January we started this WhatsApp governance, where we wanted, it started with the concept that today if you are able to order some food on Swiggy and Zomato using your smartphone, why should we really go to a government office to get our certificates? So with that concept, we started. The journey has been now the platform is such thing that, in fact, if you want to send outbound messages to citizens, we are using that. In fact, all of you are aware that during the Yogandhra, this is the platform which we have used to send out messages to all regarding the various activities, and also time to time communication was given through this, which system is available. And then we can take feedback on service delivery, and certificates are being delivered, and all these certificates are now also enabled on DigiLocker. That means any certificate issued on WhatsApp is available on DigiLocker, so that any state or government of India, any application for any job or higher education and all, the DigiLocker certificate can be directly be consumed, so that people don't have to really physically submit the application. There is a multilingual support, there is a voice support also. In fact, using voice as easy as saying that please download a certificate, you can get those certificates. And all the certificates are what we have done is that they are integrated on blockchain, so we know who has given the certificate. If, for example, a revenue certificate has been issued by somebody, then we know that who is the where the application was given, who was the VRO who has first checked it, which RI has actually done the field inspection, and which DT or which Tehsildar has actually approved and given it. So we can have the entire, the whoever has done it, we can do that. And if somebody at the back end, at the database level, if somebody wants to change it, so the blockchain, the system, we can track that if somebody has changed it. Particularly very important for departments like registration department, where multiple transactions are done on the same land. So now we will be able to know that each transaction, who has authorized, who has done it, what point of time was done. So we will be able to very easily, find out any kind of discrepancies or any mischief that can happen. So this is showing the services that we are currently offering. So in fact, most departments that the services are on that. So 738 services totally are available. Almost 2 crore transactions have happened so far, and 30 departments are there now in the Manamitra. Now, on the services that we are giving through Manamitra, my request to all the collectors is that if you are giving any offline services which are not part of the Manamitra, maybe these services are created by you in the district or your predecessor, which you are giving across the table, please get them on board to WhatsApp. Departments have already been onboarded. If you have done anything or your predecessors have been done, please bring it to Me Seva, and don't keep it in silos, because again, coming to offices and all is not a good thing. Now we're taking feedback on each services. The department wise feedbacks are that. So every week from the citizens who are using Manamitra services, we are taking feedback. We are also giving to the departments, so that departments can improve their services. These are the ratings, and then the feedback analysis also we have done. So, for example, the departments like revenue, the most of the feedback from the common public is that procedures are a little more complicated. There is a delay in response. Sometimes services are not working as the original database. There is an error, and department is calling to office. This is one thing that has come. And CDMA services issue, police department again calling to office, little bit of complicated procedure. Presence department, nothing to find fault with anybody. This is a journey. I think together we can work on that and to ensure that this is a seamless this thing. But even after putting all these services on Manamitra, still a lot of services are being issued, of course online, not physically, but through an intermediaries like the Me Seva and also to the GSWS Seva, as well as certain departments are having their own apps through which they are giving services. We request you to slowly start minimizing that to ensure that people can get their services from their home itself. Now, in fact, if you want any certificates or if there is any clarification is required within the Manamitra itself, we have put a workflow where you can actually ask the citizen to upload through WhatsApp itself. He can take a photo of any other document that you are requesting. He can take a photo and upload directly to you, so that he need not be called to the office. I request that please to the field staff, please don't call them to office. If anything is required through the same WhatsApp system, documents can be asked. So we are also doing an analysis on for which services they are being called again and again. What are the certificates that are going to be, for which you are calling again. So we'll try to ensure that part is also automated. so that you don't have to actually call anybody for office. So even after that, I think we need to ensure that most services are Manamitra first. Request to the collectors is that a little bit of campaign is required to all the citizens. Have to be basically a learning curve is there. Citizens have to be, how GSW's functionaries can be sent. They can sit with the citizens, make them do a couple of transactions, so that citizens are also become very easy and hands-on with the process. Of course, it's a fairly easy process, but there is always new things are a little fearful. Please do that. And also again, I said that please don't call to the offices. So this is regarding the Manamitra. Now I come to the next subject, data lake. Data lake, as you can see that all departmental data sets we have almost, when we analyze, there are 6 petabytes of data of the entire state, which includes citizen data, which includes the kind of physical infrastructure like our buildings or roads and other infrastructure. All this data is available. This